and make things work with her, I also allowed her to move into my place completely rent-free. And when I say princess treatment, I mean princess treatment. She basically never.
But she's a Bob though. So dating an OF model.
You know that feeling you felt when you first thought you were in love with someone? Just counting the seconds it would take for you to be with them again. Being silly late in the
Go punch
night.
that fucker.
This happen to y'all?
Awkward dates.
Yeah.
Drives around the city. The first few times they opened up to you. Text messages. And then eventually you're sitting in your bed lonely, wondering to yourself, why the fuck did I even try?
Hmm.
I treated this girl like a queen, and I think that was the problem. Even after I initially thought I was gonna break up with her.
Yeah, like, okay, I don't know, right? But how there's niggas that still end up cutting bops. Yo, bro, I don't know her business and all, but like, ain't that weird? I don't know.
Because of her questionable career choice. Not only did I decide I was going to stay and make things work with her, I also allowed her to move into my place completely rent-free. And when I say princess treatment, I mean princess treatment. She basically never
But she's a Bob though.
really had to pay for anything. So not only was she staying in my house rent-free, she was also able to save whatever money she did get from work. Going out to eat, impulsive shopping trips, you name it, I bought it. And at the
This nigga was dead ass for a wallet. No, you can't go out like this.
time, I was like, this is a very attractive girl, so obviously it's going to come with the territory. On top of that, I did notice a few perks of my own. Firstly, I noticed that guys started having a lot of respect for me. When you have a girl like this standing next to you, guys will automatically assume that you have a lot of money or you're just some kind of riz god. In either case, you do get a lot of respect, and above all else, men value being respected. And one other thing I noticed was that girls that had previously curved me in the past were sneaking their way into my inbox. And those were the services that I felt like
They were out for that money, I
I was
promise
actually
you.
paying for. I thought I could somehow put value into myself using the value that other people put into the person I was dating. Never do that. No one is special enough to insert value in your life by standing next to you and being pretty. All that being said, we still had a
Like
pretty normal
never,
relationship.
never,
It was
never.
clear to me and clear to my family at least that we actually did love each other. But this relationship has also taught me that love is just not enough sometimes, bro. There are a million things you have to do to keep a relationship afloat, and love is just one of them. Now, her birthday was at the end of December, so at the time I thought, you know what, let me take her out and do it big. So first I took her to that interactive museum that was blowing up on TikTok. Side note, I recommend you go there, that place is fucking awesome. After that, we went out to get
I
some
won't lie though, this place looked
blowing up on
hella sick.
TikTok. Side note, I recommend you
Yeah, this shit looks sick.
go there, that place is fucking awesome. After that, we went out to a museum that was blowing up on TikTok. Side note, I recommend you go there, that place is fucking awesome. After that, we went out to get some food, and then we returned home, where I had her very expensive and very much so
Okay.
favorite
The thing I look don't understand is that there is like girls that are generally like good people, good girlfriend. I don't know, like just good. But some niggas don't treat them like that. This nigga is treating a Bob like, bro, I don't know.
bottle of
He was
wine
deep
waiting for her.
in.
I also had a bouquet of roses, her favorite box of chocolates, also expensive, and a stuffed animal that she had mentioned to me that she wanted. After that, we sang happy birthday and we did the, blow out the candles routine. A pretty normal birthday. Right? Like, there was no need for any drama. Then we moved to the couch, everything seems normal, it was just like any other night at that point. After making sure I set all that shit up and the day was running smoothly and on schedule, not gonna lie, by that point I was kinda tired. The couch was calling my name. I tried my very best to fight it and stay awake, but in the end I ended up just dozing off. I fall asleep for maybe about like 6 minutes, right? I wake up and this girl is staring daggers into my soul. Like, I've never seen her randomly get so angry before. I ask her what's wrong, and once again, Shorty proceeds to start crashing the fuck out. Talking about how it's clear I don't love her and I don't care about her and all this extra shit that just comes out of nowhere. Crying
For 7 minutes though.
again. And I'm just thinking, like, that has to be something she's just able to make herself
Chill,
do,
chill, chill,
right?
chill,
I've
chill,
seen
chill.
girls that are able to make themselves cry on command, but only on social media.
Just treat like it's not even the fact.
I was obviously a little annoyed at this point
Nah,
because me
hold on. We need to look at that clip again.
It's not even the fact.
She's a demon, bruh. Bro, call. Okay, that's probably our man, right? Calling this nigga, being like, "Oh, no, please, don't leave me." Turning around to the cam, smiling with all 30 or 42. That's crazy.
I was obviously a little annoyed at this point because me having to explain away your tears at 1 a.m. justifying why I am tired at 1 a.m. It's fun. It's unreasonable.
Okay, it wasn't even like I'm gonna say 10 p.m. 1 a.m. She's bugging.
Did not even have the energy to fight at that point. After that fight, she ghosted me for about 2 days. If you are able to ghost your partner for 2 days, chances are when you finally break up, you are the fucking problem. Do not go and talk shit on that man's name if you can ghost him for 2 days over a small argument, which is honestly exactly what she did, bro. Every time I checked my phone and went on her Twitter to see what she was up to since she was not replying to me, I was just seeing her send a bunch of cryptic messages about how she's tired of people not caring about her, or she's tired of people not putting in the effort that she puts in, or very simple.
Bro, I'll be heated. This nigga damn near spent over like 2K on one birthday, and also 2K. I'm light. This is light, probably over 2K. Okay, no, I'm pushing it around 2K, right? On one birthday. Who's she feeling like? Damn.
Soon, she is going to be done with everybody in her life, which obviously includes me. And when she finally did hit me up, she expected me to take her shopping for clothes. And I was just
She
thinking she's
tweaking.
bold enough to ask me to do something for her after she just got finished ranting on social media about how I don't do things for her. You might as well
Get her
come
ass
off it,
out
bro,
of here,
because it's
bro.
not happening.
Like, I
It took
promise you,
one day
get
of
her ass out of
arguing
it.
for you to act like I wasn't shit to you in your mind for 2 days. But it only takes 1 minute of you wanting to go shopping for me to be valuable to you again. Can you guess what happened when I refused to buy her clothes? Yup, boom. Ghosted again, this time for 3 days. I think the worst part about being made to feel like this was I'm not even the one that wanted a relationship in the beginning. She's the one that spent
For
the
real?
longest time trying to convince me that getting into a relationship with her would be a good idea. They fell in love first.
Okay, look, I'm gonna say though, like, I think even though they got like option, they don't really have like good option. All the OF model, all this, they don't really have good option because at the end of the day, they are bops. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They are, and it's not even like technically, they are literally bots. So the option they most likely have is like chuds or maybe niggas that just don't get play. So
But you fell in love harder, and now
I'm gonna
your
say that's
relationship is
probably
just
why.
something they are willing to walk away from at any point. So I spent days visiting all the spots we used to hang out at, walking the empty streets hoping to catch a glimpse of her, and there was absolutely nothing. And then I finally get that text. Can we talk? And it wasn't even a huge deal to me by this point because making the definitive decision to not be with somebody is way better than you still technically being with them but not being able to talk to them.
Yeah.
So she came back home, we sat on the couch, and once again she's giving me that look as if I shat in her cereal this morning. First thing she says to me, I think we should address your behavior.
This bitch is dead ass. No, this bitch is dead ass. Nah.
Okay. She said that the past month that we had been together, I changed. And obviously, when somebody says something like that, you want proof of it. So I asked her if she could cite any times where she felt like I changed. She rolls her eyes at me and then says, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the problem. Wait, what's the problem? I asked
What the fuck are you talking about?
you a simple question. You completely lack accountability, and your job as my boyfriend is to validate my feelings, not put me on trial for everything I say and ask me for evidence like a jerk. Wait, hold up. So you're saying my job is to validate everything you say no matter how insane it is?
What?
After ghosting me not once, but twice over a small argument. going to Twitter and talking shit about me, living rent-free in my house, spending all of my fucking money, making false judgments on my character and then refusing to back it up with evidence, and you want me to throw you a fucking yes, queen? You do realize how fucking stupid that is, right? Like, you actually
She is mental,
just
bro.
tried to gaslight me out of defending myself. And I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I don't like arguing with anybody like that. But I don't know who needs to hear it. Your partner, your parent, or your friend
Nah,
should
I ain't
never.
gonna lie. That was deserved. Plus, he got some self-control. This nigga is tough because, bro, he probably spent near 5K, maybe even more on your ass. Me
Me asking you
personally,
to sacrifice
I'll tweak
amounts of your
more, a
dignity
little
and
more.
self-respect in order to have a conversation with them. In life, I've learned a very important lesson. If someone is willing to walk away from you so easily, do not hurt yourself trying to keep them there. I asked her one more time if she was willing to talk about things rationally. She said no. She packed her things into her car, we gave each other one last hug, and we never talked again. And the breakup, that was hard at first. That was a hard part for me. But I think you grow into an adult the moment you realize that nobody is coming to save you.
Good message. Nah, that was peak, low key.